some sagacious words by Juice, it's time to see whether or not these competitors today have the juice in order to walk away with the championship. Several championships here for our 3-day weekend full of action. My name is boredymcbored. That's Zipmaster Flex. And Flex, I am excited to see what these competitors have.
Only a couple seconds left to go in the Kentucky versus Kansas State game. Kansas for three. Pondexter, got it! Got it! Pondexter, got it! Pondexter, Kansas State, back up!
Despite coming first in fan voting, Caitlin Clark is the point of discussion, once again coming ninth in player voting for the All-Star game. The sophomore guard for the Indiana Fever has missed more games than she's played, only playing 18 of the 31 games that the Indiana Fever have played so far this season. This is due to a quad injury that happened in training camp and also a groin injury that she suffered July 15th against the Connecticut Sun. Hard to argue against the peers when players like Sabrina Ionescu, Brittany Sykes, and Alicia Gray are also on MVP campaigns as well, and also teammate Kelsey Mitchell, veteran for the Fever, has 19 points per game, leading the Indiana Fever. But if the fans are talking, it's always good. Back.
Another night of high school football action in the battle of the undefeated. Langston Hughes versus Northgate. Two teams, 0 losses, and an opportunity for bragging rights to say you're one of the best football teams in the state. The Langston Hughes Panthers seize the Northgate Vikings. But it wasn't the contest on the field that was most interesting about this game. It was the fact that it was senior night, as families celebrated their loved ones going on to the next step of their journey. Their names were announced on the intercom. Families cheered on and gave the seniors their flowers, both literally and with traditions like this Langston Hughes cheer circle, allowing one senior after another, and after another, do their favorite cheer in front of their squad for one of the very last times in their high school career.
Making good headwind right here. Going back to just toss them like that because Shifty knows they got it like that. But guess who's who? Daisy right around the corner too as we head to the final lap. It's looking like Shifty is trying to turn this thing on around. They have the star power. Look at that. The banana peel on the back. Shifty does it. Shifty comes out of nowhere. Toss and gets first regardless.
That doesn't happen.
Hi, my name is Andrea Richmond, and right beside me is one of the top 5 players coming out of the class of 2026, Kate Harprin. Kate, you had a great game. I know you can shoot. I know that you can pass all over the court, but honestly, it's your defense that stands out a lot, or stood out a lot this game. Tell me about that pride in a world full of highlights. There are tons of scores, but you're still doing on the defensive end. Where does that come from?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my defense. I feel like that's one of the things that really separates me from a lot of other basketball players. I've always been learning to play, I've always learned how to play hard, and really that starts on the defensive end, and that really helps get my offense going a lot of games. So, I really pride myself on my defense, I feel like that helps our team win.
Defense is the best offense, right?
Yes.
Right now, we are locked in a game of a lifetime. Who the hell wants it more? Washington with possession of the ball, 2 timeouts to their name. Meanwhile, Mark Campbell and crew have been holding on to those timeouts, 4 to their name. 2 fouls to give for Washington, 3 for TCU. Possession arrow points TCU's way. Washington had the lead for most of the game. TCU recently acquired it in the last couple minutes right here after a long portion of the game of not leading. In fact, they haven't led since the second quarter. Who the hell wants it more? That's the question here in March. The winner going to the Sweet 16, going to Sacramento, and going to play against the winner of Virginia and Iowa.
Seattle shocks the Lynx. Paige Beckers, 35 in spite of the loss. And the Aces
Is there trouble in Vegas? Well, we're doing a little bit of WNBA recap here tonight, June the 12th. 2025. Let's talk a little bit about the Seattle Storm shocking the previously undefeated Lynx here in a close battle. Seattle beating them 94-84, and it's because of a crucial run in the third quarter, stopping the Lynx, going on a little bit of a run on their own. It was a 10-point lead, and then suddenly a very close 3-point game. Seattle was able to extend it towards the end with big shots from Erica Wheeler, who has been playing great. Broke down in tears after the struggles that she went through in the Fever. Feels like she belongs, loves this team. Why? Great defense from Gabby Williams, also to Ezzy McBagor to make sure that that run not only happened, but then also too to make sure that we can get back into the game. Seattle goes ahead and defeats the Lynx.